Hi guys, Funky here, Scale Street Garage, and today's project is a restoration piece. It's this Dinky Austin Wagon. It's the 30J number 412, and this is dated from between 1950 and 1955. As you can see, it's quite well play worn. It's lost a lot of its paint. It's lost 3 of its tyres, the hook off the rear end, and also its headlights. So what we're going to do today is try and restore this one back up and even make the box. So we'll start off by taking it apart as usual. One rivet holding it together, and it just holds a base plate on, and the other rivet was holding the hook, but the hook's gone missing. As you'll see, the axles are both bent on this one as well. Start off by just drilling out the front rivet post. Don't take a lot to get out. I'm just being a little bit cautious. I don't want to damage the tin plate on the bottom, and I'll just remove a little bit of the rear rivet, just so that when I make a new hook later on, and I've got somewhere then, because I'm going to drill these out, and I'm not going to tap them. I'm going to be putting rivets in them so as it looks more like the originals. Just using the Dremel tool there just to get away the node ends off the end of the axles. Once the front axle's out, we can get the base plate out. And now for the rear one's a little bit harder because the axle wouldn't spin. It was that bent. But we don't let that stop us. I'm just got to bend it back slightly just so I can actually line it up through the holes, just to get the axle out. It's that bad. And that tyre was all perished as well. In for to remove the paint. What I'm using is just a little bit of dichloromethanol. It starts working pretty darn instantly on this. I'll give it a few minutes. I give it about 5 minutes, I think, when I checked it, and I thought, do you know what, this is coming off quite nice and easy. And the reason I put the lid on, because it absolutely stinks. As you'll see, it's just washing it off there. It's quite good stuff. I need to go out at the weekend and get some new paint stripper. But I'm quite happy how this is coming off. I really am. It's mixed in with just a tiny touch of normal paint stripper there. The old cheapy stuff, what shitty strip used to be made from. There's only a little tiny bit left in the bottle, so I thought I'll put the dichloromethanol in the bottle, shake it up, and it gives it something to stick on with. That's all. And the wire tool gets all the remaining paint off nice and easy. And there is quite a lot of bad casting marks on this, especially across the roof, etc. I'm not going to do anything with them whatsoever. I'm not going to approach them with any filler or any sanding and nothing. This is a straightforward restoration, and the nearer to original as I can get it is how I want it to look. They didn't fill them originally, so I'm not going to fill them today. I absolutely love this truck. I think it's got so much character. I'm sure loads of you will agree the older vehicles had much more character than the new ones. We might have the power nowadays, but they ain't got the character. Well, that shines up so lovely for a vehicle of its age. It's unbelievable. That's literally just a few minutes. Yeah, the base plate comes up okay. There's a big sticky patch on part of it, which I've got to get off in a minute. Really, really pleased how clean this comes out. I didn't bother painting it. I've kept it, like I say, I've kept it as near to original as what I could. There you'll see the big black sticky patch on there. I think it's where it's had a price tag on there or something. And all I did was I just used a bit of thinners, and that got off. I've straightened the axles as best I can. Now give them a quick clean up. As we all know, the quickest way and the easiest way is just to chuck her back in the drill. I think I was using paws as hands on this one, and I've got no idea, as I wasn't actually in view, to be honest. I was aware with the fairers on this one. I don't know what I was thinking. I was doing an old power special on that one, wasn't I? Sorry, Scott. Just about got it in view. So, all ready for the paint. We have a lovely time painting this one. And now you'll see why in a few minutes, in a couple of minutes. Pouring down the first coat. Not too heavy, not too light. Just wanted basically to get blue everywhere. Say not a thick blue though. I quite like the colour of this as well, to be honest. So it is actually a little bit darker than what it looks like in the video. I think that's the lighting doing that. The light I'm actually using that you'll see above the spray booth there is the back panel out of an old television, an old flat screen TV. I've removed the LCD display at the front and obviously all the rest of the TV, and just got the back panel and put some LED strips in there, and then I've put the 3 plastic sheets back over the front and back into its little frame as it clips into. Power them up with 12 volt and they make fantastic lights. Oh, got old husky hair in it there. Always handy to have a pair of tweezers in the spray booth. Loving the finish on this. I think it looks great. Can't fault it. Nothing's gone wrong. No gremlins. Aren't we surprised, everybody? Does that look nice or what? That went on really nice and then beep. Yeah. Typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. I did actually recover it and just only damaged the roof, resprayed the roof part on it, and I got away with it, so it wasn't too bad. Just gonna do the Wheels now in the baby blue. This vehicle came with a medium blue body and then light blue wheels. So that's those drying. And now for the hook. The missing hook, I'm just going to use an old piece of Meccano, which is quite apt considering that it's a Dinky car and Dinky was made by Meccano. It was the only thing I could really think about for using. It was just the right thickness metal. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for that. Only took a few minutes, to be honest. I think it's much nicer if you can actually make the parts that are missing. I don't even know if you can buy these hooks. I haven't got a clue. No doubt somebody will comment. Probably somewhere like Steve Flowers or someone like that does them. Pardon me. And there we go. One hook. Let's see how it looks. Fits absolutely perfectly over the rivet as well. Absolutely perfect. That was a job well worth doing, that one was. Okay, that came out absolutely beautiful. So it's time to put the wheels back on, the axles. First of all, we're just going to glue the base plate in. A little bit of super glue, and I'm just using the aluminium end off the pop rivet, or the aluminum end, as you lot say over the pond. And the hook's in place. Well, it will be. And then the last little rivet, push it down nice and tight. And now we can put the wheels on now. What you'll notice with these wheels are that one side has got a slight bulge on it, and that goes to the inside. It's like a little wheel spacer. Going blind in my old age, I think. Well, I don't need to think, I know it. And doing the Martin method here, just rounding the posts over. Yeah, the axles over, sorry. Beautiful. As you'll see, the headlights are missing, but luckily enough I've got this old Matchbox truck, and one side is already hanging off, and so I just took the other side off with it. and to fix them on I'm actually going to pin them. So I'm just drawing them out now with one diddy little drill, and I'm going to use a piece of wire from a paper clip just to act as a pin to hold these. Which is absolutely perfect for the job. There's one. Get rid of the plastic coating. There's two. This is so fiddly. Well, it is for me. You younger lads will find it nice and easy, but not for an old fat like me. And in place they go. Surprised I didn't stick that to my finger, to be honest. And I think they look pretty perfect. So it was the only thing I could think of coming up with. And thought, you know what? I know they're slightly the wrong size. They're a little tiny bit bigger than what the originals ones should be, but I thought they'll look just right. What I've done is I've, from going off pictures on the internet, just made a reproduction box up and printed it out on a bit of, I think it was 250 GSM card I used. I think it was 250. It was either 250 or 300. Sorry guys, I can't remember now what it was. My good lady bought me a big pack of all different coloured card, and in the middle was some white. So I thought, yeah, I'll use some of that. And it worked out quite nice. I was happy with it at the end. They're just going to score it just so that it bends easy on the folds. And then we'll just use a bit of Pritt stick just to hold it down. There we go. Look, nice little garage for the truck. So we'll have a quick recap of what it actually started off like. As I say, but coming from the 50s, it's done really well. And like I said, only lost 3 of its tyres. I was surprised to show the tyre on. It was a bit perished, but it was still on there. And here's what we have now. Sorry about my turntable, guys. It doesn't like the weight of this toy, and it goes really slow, and all of a sudden it will whiz round quickly. But I hope you'll agree, guys. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's only leaning to one side there because it's on the foam. It's hanging over the edge as well, which doesn't help. And it's got its lovely little box for on the shelf as well. Here we go, it's speeded up now and it's going to slow down. The headlights look absolutely lovely now. They're painted up and Molotov chrome on the front. Let me know what you think, guys. Hope you like this one. It's made a change from doing a custom job, and I did say I wanted to do a few more restoration jobs. I've got plenty more coming up. I've got some lovely truck restorations coming up as well. Let's give me a bit of feedback, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks to everybody for all the support that you're giving me. Thanks to all my subscribers. Not many to go now for my first 1,000, and big thanks to all my new subscribers. Keep tuning in, everyone. Keep tuning in. There's plenty more to come. Thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you all soon. Bye.